This is Doni Smart ring and it will blow your mind. There is a lot of smart rings in the market, but nothing like Doni. Doni can measure emotions, hormones, heart health, and much more. Stay with me so you can check all the details. Inside the box, you can find a magnetic charging cable, the charging case, and with this case, you can charge 10 times more your smart ring. And this is very interesting because the charging case can charge many sizes of rings. And also one small cable you can attach on the side of your charging case to carry it everywhere. And lastly, our Doni ring. You can choose this golden color or black. With a single charge, you can use it about 4 to 6 days. I've been using for a few days and it's really comfortable to use. They indicate you to use in your index finger or your thumb, so don't forget to measure it properly before you buy it. Bad habits can affect major target organs such as heart or blood veins. And we all know that we need to live a healthy life, but sometimes our life is too rushed, too busy that we forget to pay attention. And that's why Doni is so important in our life. Doni Smart Ring performs early detection and prediction of cardiovascular or physiological problems. Although the data is just for reference, it's pretty accurate. So if there is any abnormality in your results, please go check with your doctor. And I must say, I'm really glad that I'm testing Doni Smart Ring because there is a lot of problems that I didn't even know I had, and now I can pay attention. Let's go to the app and you will be shocked. Here in the first page, you can add your family or friends and even your partner. For example, in the intimacy space, you can check your partner emotions, and if, let's say, for example, you saw that today was not a very good day, so you can prepare some kind of nice surprise, nice situation, and make her or his day better. In the third page, you can add all your information and also check the battery life of your Doni ring. And if you go to the second page, you will find all the data Doni Smart Ring collected. Here on the top there is a resume, and mine is not good at all. You can see there is a lot of pressure and fatigue, and as a result my body battery is only 39% and it indicates as a sub-healthy. I like the fact that they tells me to pay attention, and they also say some symptoms. For example, please observe whatever you have long-term persistent dizziness, body stiffness, etc. So I can pay attention in this kind of symptoms, and it also says some kind of advice. For example, it says that if I often stay up later, it's better I pay attention in the late night snacks like grilled, fried, pickled food. Is recommended for me to dietary therapy through professionals. And in fact, I like this part because every time I look this area, it will show me different advices. And I know there is a lot of advices is quite obvious, but we need to keep reminded. And not by our parents or friends, because when they tell us something like this, we will just say, oh, okay, don't worry, when I have time, I will take care, I will do this or I will do that, and we never do. But using a smart ring that can show data that support what they are saying, it makes you pay more attention. In this page, we have 12 categories. So some of them, they are essential and we can find in other smart rings such as like heart rate, SpO2, menstrual cycle, sleeping, and steps. But some of them, at least for me, is the first time that I am seeing. For example, like hormones, cardiovascular, emotion, pressure, anxiety, depression, and fatigue. Cardiovascular monitoring was shocking to me. I didn't know I have high pressure. You can come here in this page and you'll find out that they have 6 key indicators. The level of blood viscosity and vascular sclerosis degree are also not good. On the bottom, they explain what my abnormality can cause. I have this medical device in my home and I just take it to check if at least the pressure was kinda similar as the Doni Smart ring, and yes, in fact, I am hypertension. What shocked me because last year I went to the hospital and everything was fine. I have this medical device here in my home for many years. After I bought and I always checked it's normal, I just put in the shelf and I never use anymore because I just thought it was like normal as always. I hated going to the hospital, so I never paid so much attention. So this is my question for you guys. How often you check your health? How often you go to the doctor to see if everything is okay? So after I start to test Doni Smart Ring, I think this device is perfect for me because it's always in my finger and I can check whenever I want. Hormones will affect our lives in many ways. For example, metabolism, tissue repair, bones, muscles, nervous system, and many ways. And this part made me laugh a lot because they will give some advices according to our hormones, and it will change according to our daily life and what happens with our life. And if you check in the bottom, you can see I am in a calm state, but now I have no desire for opposite sex. The app says it's recommended to take me to romantic occasions to heat up the things. So I need to show this app to my partner to put more effort in our relationship. It's not always like that. You can check different days, show different suggestions. So now let's talk about emotions. Emotions are separate in 7 primary emotions: peace, joy, sad, fear, anger, surprise, and disgust. And a combination of emotions can explain more complex emotions. For example, angry plus disgust means content. You can check most of the time my emotions are disgusted. I'm really having a hard week to worry with so many things. So this disgust combined with other feelings can mean, for example, that I didn't like the situation or maybe I disagree with some decisions. If you scroll down the screen, you can see 4 quadrants and it explains what is going on with you. Third quadrant, more points to the left, it indicates more negativity. And if the dots are lower, it indicates suppression. And if you check the information on the bottom, here it says a prolonged state may cause depression or depressive disorder. So this takes us to depression. If you check my results, most of the days I got mild depression 1. And I didn't know that I have depression. In fact, only one day you can see the results is like proactive. I think that day I was recording outside something related with a high-speed train, and if you take my emotion chart, you can see there is a lot of joy there. But that's it. Only one day that I didn't feel depression. I think that what I was feeling was something related with stress or fatigue, but seems I'm wrong. If you click in the information icon, you can check the definition and how they can detect it. It shows some symptoms, risk, and what you need to do or what you need to eat to improve. And this takes us to the next one, that's pressure. Pressure in fact measures stress. And another shocking revealing, since my stress level is normal. How that can be? I have a lot of things to worry every day, my deadlines, what I need to deliver, and everything that I need to think made me feel stressed. And I thought what I was feeling was stressed, but seems I am wrong again. Maybe what I feel every day is anxiety. So I will show to you guys later, but this is a great news because stress can cause a lot of problems. You can check here in the information. High stress can cause hypertension. It elevates cortisol levels, what promotes visceral fat accumulation, what increases risk of diabetes. And there is a lot of other information here. It's better you check with attention. So let's check anxiety. You can see my anxiety is mild 1. If you click on the info icon, the definition of anxiety is anticipation emotion to respond to perceived future threats, characterized by excessive worry. And reading all the information in this page made me realize what is happening with me every day. It explains how it occurs, shows many symptoms, and I have many of them, and also gives some advices that I am clear not doing anything that's suggested. So no wondering why I feel bad every day. And all my bad decisions for my bad lifestyle results in fatigue. And you can check here in the information that my fatigue is bad too. Even the day I was not depressed, I still had mild fatigue. And one very interesting fact, in the information part they show a lot of interesting information. I really indicate you to read all if possible. And I found in the nutrition part they indicate us to take magnesium and iron. And in fact this two nutrition is very low in my body. Last time I went to the doctor, he told me to take some pills, but again I didn't, and this explains my bad decisions and what I'm feeling right now. For the steps, I need to be sincere. I use a smartwatch and I never enter in the app to check the steps in details. Just because the smartwatch has a screen and I can see the total steps I take during the day. And I thought that's it. But analyzing the steps by period of time made me realize how workaholic I am. And I basically don't move. There are only 2 days I walked a little more because I wanted to buy some clothes, so I went to the shopping mall. So I forced myself to stop what I was doing and I went out. So my conclusion, I need to buy clothes more often. I'm just joking. Now it made me realize that I need to step out and make more exercise. For sleep, it can monitoring very detailed. It will even show the REM sleep. The other levels like heart rate, SpO2, menstrual cycle are also very accurate. I am really enjoying to use Doni Smart Ring. This past week made me learn a lot, just trying to understand all the levels and all the results, and made me aware that I need to take more care about my lifestyle. And one more thing, this ring is protected with 10 ATM, so you can use it to wash the dishes or even take shower or swim. It doesn't matter, it will not break. And if you like Doni Smart Ring, don't forget to check the link in the description. They have a campaign right now, so you can get this smart ring with discounts. And please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video. Bye bye!